Hello there, Skeleton Key here, and it is time to roll up my October TBR. I do already have my base TBR set. It's specific books that I need to read for book clubs and buddy reads and that kind of thing, group reads. So I've got that set. And those will count towards some of my challenges, but I do still have some challenges left that I need to get some prompts filled. So, to the dice. Okay, so for the Lindsay the Bookworm reading challenge, I need to read 5 books this month. I've already got several on my TBR. I just need 2 more. And there are 5 prompts that I can choose from for those 2. So I'm going to roll a d6. And of course, if it rolls a 6, then I roll again. Okay. So that's a 4. So that is Read a Book by John Creasy. And I know I've got several, but the one that I know where it is called Theft of Magna Carta. So I'll do that. And now for my second book, now we're down to 4 prompts, so I'll use a D4. Yes, I do have a D4. Well, okay. So that's a 3. And so this... So this will be starting the 3-part prompt of read an entire trilogy. Big. All right. So I've got several choices. Oh, let's go with Wizard of Earthsea. I've started that one relatively recently. So yeah. We'll start with that one. And yeah, I know that there's like 5 or 6 books or whatever in the series now, but the copy I have actually lists it as the first book of the trilogy. So it was only a trilogy back then. So I'm counting it. And then we come to Victober, which... in addition to the group read, which is Shirley by, I forget who, one of the Brontes, I think? I don't know. I am not at all familiar with it, so this will be brand new to me. I don't read a whole lot of Victorian fiction, and I really ought to, or fiction or nonfiction, either one. I really ought to, since I write steampunk. And I left my list upstairs, so... I think I'm probably just going to do a whole nother video just for the Victober TBR. Just 'cause. And now we come to the Legendary Book Club of Habitica's Ultimate Reading Challenge. And I need to read 3 books this month for that. I've already got 1, Geek Love. I've got Geek Love already down for one of the prompts. So that means I've got to choose 2 books from 8 prompts. So let's roll a d8, shall we? And that is an 8. So that is read a book that could be described as silk punk or by a silk punk author. On the Habitica app, we've already talked a little bit about what is silk punk. And they said Jade City. Jade City counts for that, and I still have not read that. I need to read that. I like it. I don't know why I can't just pick it up. Probably because it's an ebook. I have a really hard time with ebooks. I don't know why exactly, but I do. So that takes us down to 7 prompts. So I'm going to stick with my D8. If I roll an 8, I roll again. 6. A book by a Middle Eastern author. And I have a note here that The Girl in the Tree is a book that I already own. That might count for that. So I'm going to put that down for now. and we'll see. I may have to change that later. I'll have to double check that that is actually by a Middle Eastern author. And while I'm on this page, I might as well roll up for the Formidable Reading Challenge. I only need to read 2 books for that this month, and The Girl in the Tree counts for that. So I've got 3 prompts to choose from, so I'm going to roll the d4, and of course if it rolls a 4, then I roll again. So it's a 3. And that is a book with an orange cover. And of course Geek Love has a nice orange cover, very, very orange. But I'm already using that for a book involving a circus performer. So I'm thinking the only other thing I can think of right away that definitely has an orange cover is, and I don't remember the exact title, but something about the subtle art of not giving a fuck or something like that. But yeah, I'll look that one up, and I have a copy here somewhere, and I started on it, and it's okay, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I can finish that pretty quickly. Okay, I need to add 1 to the list for the Book List Queen Reading Challenge. I've got 6 prompts to choose from. Let's do this one. That is a 5. Reread a favorite book. I hate reread prompts. I'm not much of a rereader. I mean, I reread Rebecca last year. Neverwhere is a bit of a chunker for rereading. I mean, I guess I could go with an Agatha Christie. So next up, I think, is Lord Edgware Dies. I don't know that I would call that a favorite. Oh, wait, I am rereading some Poe. Reading and rereading some Poe for Fucked Up Book Club. I'm definitely rereading The Fall of the House of Usher, but I don't remember anything at all about that one, so I'd hardly call that one a favorite. But I'm sure I can find something that is also listed as a standalone, because a lot of his works are published as standalones, so even though they're really, really short. So yeah, I'll figure some Poe on that. Okay, I need to add 1 more for the Reading Women Challenge, and I've got 5 prompts to choose from. Technically 6, but the 6th one is a bonus. So right now, I'm not worrying about the bonuses. So if I roll a 6, I'm gonna re-roll it. That is a 3. And that is a biography. So this needs to be by a woman, preferably about a woman. So I know I have Cleopatra A Life. I think, what is that? Stacy Schiff? I want to say Stacy Schiff is the author on that. So I can do that if I don't come up with anything else. But I may end up using something from the Victorian. That's a thought. The Victober challenge, the Victober readathon. There may be something in that, but if not, then Cleopatra A Life. And my progress with the Alphabet Soup Challenge has been abysmal. But I did read Youth, even though that was super, super short. I read that in September. So I made a little bit of progress. But now I've got Jade City for J. That leaves me with 5 letters. So again, roll the d6. That is a 5. So Z. I need a Z book. I've got several, actually. let's just put The Zookeeper's Wife down. I think I have a copy of that. Let me think about that one a little bit. Now, for Book Riot's Read Harder Challenge, I need 2 books. So, and I've got 5 prompts left. So, first one, our usual with the D6, that is a 5. Read an edition of a literary magazine, digital or physical. Well, I've got a stack of Missouri reviews, so I will go with one of my Missouri reviews. So, that's easy enough. So now, down to a D4, and that is a 2. Read a food book about a cuisine you've never tried before. And I bought a book specifically for this. It's called The Island Kitchen. And I think that'll also count for the Reading Women Challenge, too. Bonus. For the regular Pop Sugar Challenge, I need to read 2 books this month. I've already got the Read a Banned Book During Banned Books Week covered, and I'll have to finish something, whether it's 50 Shades of Grey or one of my backup books for that. Finish that by the 3rd of October. So that leaves me 3 prompts for choosing one more book. That is a 2. A book on a subject you know nothing about. And so, yeah, we'll try again to... I didn't even get started on it. We'll try again to read Investigator's Guide to Steganography, since I don't know anything about that. Well, there you go, folks. That is my reading tower for the month of October. That is my physical reading tower. These are all the ones that I currently have physical copies of. And now, of course, I'm not reading the entire Sherlock Holmes canon this month. What I have on my list is A Study in Scarlet, which I have never read. I think I started it once and got bogged down I think when they went to America. Yeah, I think that's the one where they go to America. But yeah, and I may end up also getting an audiobook to help me through that one. Somewhere I have a Baring Gould. I have a 2-volume Baring Gould, annotated, all of the stories, and I don't know where it is. I really need to organize my books better. And I am also not reading all of Poe this month. The complete Tales and Poems. It's not complete because it's missing the poem Alone, but I'll talk about that later. I'm going to reread, among other things, The Cask of Amontillado for the F'd Up Book Club. I plan to, at the very least, reread The Cask of Amontillado and The Fall of the House of Usher. Like I said, this is just my physical. So yeah, I've got another 22 books that are audiobook and or ebook. And then there's another like 4 or 5, I think, that I have not sourced yet. Some of them I think I can get on Hoopla. One is waiting for me at the library. I need to go pick that up. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun and exciting October. And of course, these are all subject to change. 50 Shades of Grey is probably not going to last very long on this reading list. I have a feeling I'm going to swap it out for The Outsiders or something else soon. But there you go. Ready to get moving on October. So, let me know what your reading plans are for October. Yeah, let me know if you've read any of these, this massive pile of books. Let me know your thoughts on those, and let me know if you're participating in any spooky or fall-oriented readathons. I've got, several that I started last month that I'm continuing and adding at least one more. And But other than that, I hope you have a great October. I hope you enjoyed this. And please like and subscribe. See you around.